Hello and welcome to this very first tutorial about the E framework. In this framework we will learn about what is E framework, and I will try to give you some of the basic information about the E framework. So before starting, let's jump in our official documentation about E framework. So if you guys are just starter, then just open your Google and in a Google type so I have a pretty low internet connection. Just type E framework and just www.eframework.com. It is official website. So there is a two version of E, that is the 1x and 2x. There is a fast difference between the E framework 1 and E framework 2. So if you, when you open this E framework official site, you will be having documentation portion there, and just choose guide 2.0. So everything you need to know about the E framework is included in this documentation. So if you guys follow carefully about the E framework, if you guys follow this documentation very carefully, you will be having a lot of knowledge about the E framework. Okay, let's click on introduction about E. E is it is a high performance component-based PHP framework for rapidly developing modern web application. Normally it is pronounced as E, and this E framework is mostly suitable for large-scale application for developing, such as portals, forums, content management system, e-commerce project, RESTful web services. So this kind of project can be developed using E framework. If we compare the framework with the other existing PHP framework, then we have so many common features that available in E and other frameworks. Yes, I would like to take one statement from here. It is not a one-man show. Yes, it is not a one-man show. It is backed up by a strong core developer team, as well as a large community of professionals constantly contributing to each development. The e-developer team keeps a close eye on the latest web development trends and on the best practices and features found in other framework and projects. The most relevant best practices and features found elsewhere are regularly, so just read yourself. Yes, obviously the E framework is it is backed by a lot of team, a strong developer team, and it follows a well-defined software development principles that exist in the world. So personally, I like E framework very much because it follows. It has beauty of standardizing the code in our project or project structure. So let's start our tutorial by installing it. If you guys, before starting, let me compare E framework with the other existing PHP framework, and we will see why I am making this tutorial and why I just fall in love with the framework. Let me type comparing E with other framework. Let's see what Google shows us. Comparing, yes. If we compare performance comparison between the E framework and other existing PHP framework, then you will be having such a vast difference on in a performance. We can see E framework has a much larger block than any PSP framework in performance comparison. So you can see from here. So it is much faster PSP framework than other. So why it's so fast? So it's so fast because it is using the lazy loading technique extensively. For example, it does not include a class file until the class is used for the first time, and it does not create an object until the object is accessed for the first time. Other frameworks suffer from the performance hit because they would enable a functionality like example DB connection, user session, no matter how it is used for or not during a request. So another thing I understand about the E, why it is much faster than other is it focus us to use a maximum cache in a website. So due to the maximum caching support, it is another function, sorry, another feature that why is much more faster than other existing PHP framework. So let's jump in our documentation section. How we can install E. So in this tutorial I will install basic template from our website, from the official websites, and then we'll try to install it. So for downloading E, you have to go to the official site www.eframework.com, and when you go there, you will get this website, and just scroll down. Just click on download E and scroll down. We can install E framework in two different ways. That is by using the composer. It is a preferred way, and also you can install it from the archive file. So I'm going to install E framework from via archive file. There are two types of template available in E framework. You can either use a basic application template or advanced application template. And what is the difference between these two templates? We will be figuring out in our next subsequent videos. But in these videos I will download the basic application. It is it for the starter. So let's start from here, and you can download. Just click on save file, and it will start our download. So I already downloaded this basic app template. So when you complete the downloads, just extract this folder in your web accessible folder. Like I have opt lamp sddocs, and yes, here is a basic that I extracted already. So when you first open it from browser like localhost, basic, and web, when you open this, it will give you an error for the first time when you open it. Like I'm going to show you what kind of error you will get. That I now refresh. Yes, cookie validation key must be configured with a secret key. So such kind of error will be shown to you when you first try to open your basic project from your browser. So this means to set we have to specify manually the cookie validation key. For this you have to navigate in config and web.php. In later on we will be know what is web.php, what is params.php, but till then just enter some of the key here that will be exchanged between you and your server. now again fresh. So yes, the error has gone, and we get a working project. It is a basic template, and here is some of the project structure we can see already that exists in our basic project. And in next tutorial we will try to figure out what is this folders means to, and we will try to figure out some of the components, some of the things about the framework. Thank you so much.